Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to From Love Itself. Happy Sunday, or whenever you're listening to this. Welcome. Today we're going to do an OG vibe session, an OG guided visualization, an OG. And by OG, I mean I will have music in one ear, fueling the experience, and I will be speaking with my voice in another ear, fueling the experience. And I'm so excited because I'm using the song that I first used. Okay. That I first used in the very first episode that I will link here. This song is so special to me, and I feel like I'm in like a Disney Channel original movie, but this song is so special to me. Did we have an episode on Friday? Is there something I should apologize for right now? No, we did not have an episode on Friday. So we're just not going to be having those. We'll be having one mini episode a week, followed by one main episode. Now that I'm back on the internet and living life, I think that cadence works and I doesn't have to be so cool. Okay. I hope you enjoy this. Hi, welcome. As soon as you get a chance, feel free to get yourself comfortable. Find somewhere comfortable to sit. Find somewhere comfortable to sit and somewhere comfortable to spend the next pocket of time. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Exhale. You're comfortable here. You feel yourself here. Where is here? Feel yourself begin to move around, and it's like you're preparing a meal for not just yourself, but for two people, whatever that looks like. What ingredients are you laying out? Take them in front of you and feel deep gratitude for them existing as they do and for making their way to your countertop. You're trying something new tonight. Something you haven't tried ever, really. Maybe experiments aren't the best thing for now, but as you're preparing this meal, I want you to almost step away from this version of yourself in this beautiful space and take note of the way the space is decorated and the size of the space and the number of rooms in the space and the way that the light comes into the space as the sun is about to set, as it is now. It's a bit cloudy today, so it's a bit different, but the space is still the space and you are still you. Take yourself in. Well, what do you look like as you're preparing this meal? And as you fill in these details, begin to see the other side of things where your guest is preparing to meet you. And who is this guest? What does their space look like, or where they're preparing to come meet you look like? What are they deciding to wear for this now you're gathering important meeting? Important to the heart. Feel your chest expand as you allow all of this in. Who is this person and what do they mean to you? You gather that you are indeed in Paris, and as is this person. And you're not too far from each other either, which makes this all the more special. Allow them to finish preparing to meet you, and they send you a message indicating that they'll be there in 30 minutes. And when they do say 30 minutes, they mean 30 minutes. And you feel yourself on the other side of things, sort of anxious and nervous, but in the way that gives you butterflies, not the way that makes you worry about your existence or having to explain everything that you are as you are. As they make their way to you, they stop to get supermarket flowers, because who doesn't enjoy the effort of supermarket flowers? It's just how they were raised. And they're nervous and excited to meet you where you are. But more excited than nervous, and you share that sentiment. It's like there's a cord between you two. want you to picture this cord connecting you both up until the point where the doorbell is rung and you open the door to the bright, smiling face that mirrors your own, and you welcome them in. Hi guys, welcome to part 2. I usually don't do this, but I really felt this for some reason. So here we are. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I highly suggest you do part 1 first, and then come to part 2 here. Imagine that you are exactly where you are, building this true version of yourself as you view yourself as you are. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and fully grow and extend into this version of yourself. And as you do this, I want you to imagine a ball of green light centered in your chest, expanding and expanding and growing bigger and bigger until you feel it catching in your throat a little bit. And from this expanding and containing and expanding green light, there is a cord that is thick but soft, subtle but strong, that is uncuttable. Feel it extend from your chest and go on and on and on until it arrives at another expanded and open chest. Who is this chest belonging to? What qualities are similar in their heart space as your own? Feel the sensation of that cord connecting you both, alive and full of life and energy for you both to feed from. Allow your mind to begin to paint the picture of this person on this other end of this cord. Fill in the details from the top of their head to their eyes, to their smile and their mouth. Down and down, and begin to picture their life around them. With no effort, receive all of the imagery that your spirit is giving you to interact with. What is it that they're doing in this moment, and where have they gone before? How do they feel about the rain in September, and the sky in January, and the heat in August? How do they spend their mornings, their afternoons, their holidays? Feel the love that they have for you always flow from their heart space to yours as you allow the love that you have for them to flow from your heart space to yours. Thank this energy for arriving and being willing to interact today with you. Give them an energetic embrace as they give you a similar one with 10 times the magnitude now that you both are concentrating on the same. Commit to being the absolute best version of yourself until it is time for you both to meet in the physical. For you already know each other outside of the physical. Let them know that from this moment on, you'll focus your energies on becoming the absolute best version of yourself, and until you collide, you will continue to be better and more of who you are, how you are, as you were written to be, as will they. Namaste. Stay here for as long as you'd like. You are so loved. I will see you next week.